Hey, what's up guys? UrAvgWarGamer is back with another video for the Warships. And as you can see in front of your screen that I have opened up a section of a super container, and that is going to be the topic of my video, that how you can earn a lot of super containers in the short amount of time as much as possible, because I know that the super containers can possibly give you guys maybe a ship that is a very powerful one. You have a very low chance of getting that rare ship that you always wanted in World of Warships, but certainly with the help of these super containers that you might get a chance. It's very low. It's 0.03 for the rare ships in the game, and there is also the chance for tier 8 to tier 9 ships as well as tier 5 to tier 7 ships. But however, you will also going to get other rewards like 1000 doubloons maybe, which does happen quite often, to be honest, for me. Also, you can have a chance of getting 1500 steel, which I would say is pretty nice. Unfortunately, back when the super containers were good, and yeah, they used to be good actually. If you are a newer player, well, the rewards of the super containers got nerfed in I think like 2 years before. So they used to give you double the rewards, like 15,000 coal, like 1000 to even 5000 doubloons, as well as like a lot of rare boosters, like more than these ones as you can see here. You can also get 30 days of premium time. So they have nerfed it, and even then I will be explaining that why you should get these super containers and how to get them as much as possible. So if you do find this content useful, please subscribe, and any one of that viewer that knows more about how to get these super containers, he can always let us know in the comments so that I can pin his comment and can also help our community in general to just know how to earn these super containers. So let's talk about it. Now, the first way to get these super containers is in front of your own self through the Naval community section. As you can see here, you can farm community tokens, which I will be explaining in short. It's not going to be a huge detailed video in this one that how you can earn these community tokens. But if you have 3000 community tokens, you can actually redeem one super container per 3000 tokens, which you can see here. I will try to do that for you guys so that you can understand. I will purchase one for you guys, and then you will see that I will have a super container in my port. So you can get it, and now you can see my community tokens got depleted. Now, although the community tokens are worth more than buying super containers, if you buy veteran recruiting station container, like these are I would say these are the better one. Like this container is straight up sort of better than super container. There are many reasons that why I would say this if you are buying it for community tokens, but that is the topic for another video, okay? But you have this opportunity to get super containers from here directly. You can buy as much as you possibly like, no problem whatsoever. There's no limit to how much you can get super containers for these tokens. Now, in short, how you can these community tokens, like how you can farm these tokens? Well, you can get these community tokens by watching Twitch, some of your favorite streamers. You can just watch them, and after watching for some time, they will eventually gonna give you these community tokens, okay? There are a couple of other ways, like for example, joining the public test server and also farming the community tokens from here as well as some of the combat missions, which if you just go through and check those out, maybe they might be popping up here and there sometime. You can also farm literally those community tokens from there. So that's how you can get super containers like this. As you can see here, I have the super container. I will open up right now just to show you that what possibly that you can get. Like, wait, what? Wait, my game stuck or something? Now, unfortunately, my game actually crashed when I was opening that super container. I don't know what happened. That never happened to me when I have ever opened super container before. But well, Wargaming has decided to not showcasing you the rewards of those. I don't know, for you guys, it's kind of funny and yet sad at the same time that I might not be able to showcase you the rewards. But you have seen the rewards that you can get quite overall okay. I'm not gonna say they are really good, what they used to be, but they can sometimes give you doubloons and can give you a premium ship and even steel. So that's where the rewards can be sometimes useful. But okay, that's one point. The second point that I would like to emphasize on that how you can get more super containers is through clan. If you have joined the clan, for example, I have joined the clan for EU server, and if I go there, Okay, so if you have joined the clan, you can able to see the clan treasury. It's in this section in which you do have a chance of getting super container given by clan commander or deputy commander of that clan. So those clan commanders can literally spend oil if they have a lot of oil. Not like in our case, in our clan's case, we do have excess of oil. If the deputy commander and clan commander are generous, they will most likely gonna give you a super container that's gonna be costing them 40,000 for all of the clan members. Yes, so every single clan member, once they purchase it once for 40,000, I would say oil, they will all gonna give, or at least they will all receive one super container. Okay, and they can even, or the clan commanders, if they are even more generous, if they have a lot of oil, they can also give you more super containers. But that's gonna cost them double of the original price. So that is something that you should know. Also, if you open up, try your luck containers. For example, again, they're going to be costing you less. They're going to cost you 30,000 oil. But you also have this whole bundle, in which there are like 5 try of your luck containers. They are less in rewards compared to more coal containers, but they will definitely have a chance of getting a super container. They have a higher chance of getting a super container. So you also can get super container from these containers, as well as you also have a chance of getting super container from more coal container. That's basically the cheapest if the clan commander generously spend that oil for all of these three things respectively. So that's where you can also get super containers. Also, there are a couple of more areas which I will be explaining at number 3rd point. Okay, so now in order to get these super containers in this way, which is the 3rd point of mine, that how you can farm more super containers, well, there are 2 options. The first one is going to be combat missions, which can randomly be available by Wargaming. They might come up with some sort of a mission in which that might reward you a super container. As you can see here, there's not a single combat mission that can possibly give you the super containers as of right now. So I cannot show you, but that is the point that I'm trying to emphasize on. Look out for the combat missions. Always check out the news. There might be a bonus combat mission that you can always go and click and check the article. Throughout the article, there might be a news, which I might show you, but this is one point that the combat missions might actually give you the chance of obtaining super containers upon completing missions. The second point is very straightforward, and if you haven't touched the campaigns, I will highly recommend you to go through this and to get the super containers, which are quite a lot of them actually. Okay, so you can see the missions here. I want to emphasize you guys to look onto these missions, which is going to be on the 4th task, the big 4 mission, the Yamamoto Isoroku, and the 5th one, which is hit hard, hit fast, hit often. Well, the good thing is they're also going to give you the those legendary commanders like Yamamoto Isoroku and the Halsey. But alongside with that, you are also going to have a chance of getting these super containers if you complete these missions overall. So for example, this is the big first mission. You collect the stars and then you will have a chance of getting 2 super containers, and then 2 super containers, 2 super containers, 2 super containers. So that is 8 in total, and the last one will obviously gonna give you the Yamamoto Isoroku, the legendary Japanese captain. Also, if you look onto this mission, you also going to get more super containers. Now, in the first mission of this campaign, well, you are not going to be getting super container. Unfortunately, they are going to give you American cruiser container. But here it is, 2 super containers once again, 2 super containers, and 2 super containers. That is a total of 6 plus the 8. So these are a total of 14 super containers, which you can see here. The last one obviously going to give you the legendary commander, William Halsey Jr. So that is the 3rd point that I was trying to emphasize on. I hope you understand this. Well, these are literally the ways to earn the super containers. Well, by the way, there are some more ways to get super containers in a very different way, which I will be explaining you right now in this 4th number. Alright, so this is another way to earn a super container, but this is gonna be not the free way. This is a paid version to earn a super container every single month, at least 1. So how you will do that? Well, this is how you can do. You have to become a YouTube member of the World of Warships official YouTube channel, or maybe you can become the member of these community contributors, which are basically participating as a community contributor in World of Warships program. You can see there are a lot of these guys. You can just pay $1, which I will explain here. Like to earn a super container, you have to fight 10 battles in random, ranked, or co-op battles. You have to basically only spend $1. It will give you access to special combat mission, which in reward will give you a super container, which you can see with these rewards. And well, you can also become a member of the World of Warships main channel, as well as, just like I said, for the community contributors. And how you can do that? Well, it's pretty simple and straightforward. Like I don't want to just go into details like how you can link your YouTube account to your game account. Well, you have to do that. If you just understand this thing, or maybe you just go through these pages, just go and check out that link. Maybe I will put that in the description below. If you are willing to get a super container like this paid way, well, you can do that. I just want to give you the idea that this is also one way that Wargaming tries to help you guys, or at least try to make us community pay for helping these community contributors. Or maybe if you love Wargaming, which I don't know what sort of smoke or weed that you have taken if you love Wargaming, but yeah. Anyways, if you are still willing to pay them, sure, you can do that, but you can also pay them as well. Totally up to you. I just want to give you this number 4 option of earning a super container by the paid way. But let's talk about other ways as well. Now, this number 5th option that you can earn super containers from is a very unique way. In fact, to get super containers in this way, you have to accumulate ton of tier 10 ships in your port. The more tier 10s you have, the more super containers. And hence you can see this is my older video in which I am opening 110 super containers 7 months ago, in which we have the Wargaming anniversary event back in September 2024. That's right. So we can have some super containers like this. So let me just show you the interface. This is my older video. I want to go through just one of these things. Like, look at this. This is 100 super container. The maximum that you can show here in this section of the port is 100, and that's why it's not 110. Why it was 110 at that time and how I get 110 super containers? Well, the answer literally lies in this area. Let me show you quickly what I'm talking about. So you can see here, you can actually have the option in the last year's anniversary event in which you can just get super containers from the armory section. So you can have 110 super containers if you exchange these tokens as you are seeing here right now. Now, this sort of ritual or whatever the custom that Wargaming has in this game, for every single anniversary, Wargaming has given you an option to just get and redeem super containers the more tier 10 ships you have. So every anniversary, Wargaming has done that. The upcoming anniversary is going to be the 10th anniversary, and maybe Wargaming might decide to just not give you super containers. Well, that does not happen for the last many years, 7-8 years as of right now. Like I've played this game for a long time. So we have seen the super containers given by Wargaming. So you can also get them in the upcoming future in the September. So this is the way to also get super containers, and quite a lot of them actually. And well, since you have a 1% chance, you can get which is like the premium ship or something like that, etc. So well, I hope I just explained this option as well. Just farm a lot of tier 10 ships if you possibly can to get these super containers, hopefully in the upcoming future. All right, I just literally forgot the very basic way of earning a super container for free. I can't believe it that I have done that. Like in the number 6th option, I'm putting this one. It's hilarious, I know. This is a bit of my mistake, but you can actually get a chance of earning super container by simply opening up these containers. Like literally you have 3 containers to open every day if you earn a lot of ship XP. And well, if you collect containers like more coal, more signals or whatever, well, maybe you might have a chance of getting a super container. Okay, well, there is a complicated process that how the super container chance is sort of randomly decide for you, which I will explain in short so that you can understand that how opening a more cold container, more signal container, or more economy container give you a chance of earning a super container rather than that container that you have tried to open for this day. Let me show you how.